y'all. Dang. Good morning, y'all. Freckles is still pissed about the other cats, but she is coming around. I've been up since 5:30 today working on a project. That is Kameron and I's goal, is to wake up every day at 5, maybe 5:30 at the latest, because we really want that 2 hours in the morning to dedicate to exercise, working on stuff that makes us happy and doesn't feel like, you know, like he just wakes up and goes to work and then comes home and works some more and then goes to bed. And then I want to wake up early so I can work on some projects, work in my craft room, do something crafty, creative, so I feel fulfilled without feeling like I just wake up and I serve another human all day long and then I go to bed. You know what I mean? So I took on a pretty crazy project. I found this dining room table set on Facebook Marketplace for $150. Originally, like when I looked it up on Wayfair, it was over $1,000 for this set. But it has definitely been very loved. Clearly came from a house with a bunch of children. I mean, there is just paint all over this thing. The picture that the lady used on Facebook Marketplace was obviously when it was inside her house and when it looked much better. So I did think I was getting something different. But I had planned to reupholster these chairs and, you know, fix the tabletop. I figured for $150, like, that's a nice little project to have. I have already reupholstered 3 of these cushions and I'm going to reupholster more today. Someone just woke up, huh? So I wasn't exactly sure which kind of upholstery material I wanted to use, but Kameron and I saw this microfibery or micro suede, I think it is, cow print, and we just really loved it and thought it would look cute in our house. This has kind of been my little station here for reupholstering. But these are the 3 reupholstered seats so far. I think they look awesome. And I think it's just gonna look really cute with everything else that we have in the house. So this is what's on the agenda today, reupholstering these chairs. But before I do that, I gotta take a shower because I smell like shit. Ah, that's better. I'm sorry, people are still blowing fireworks. You can't go outside. By the way, I hope everyone stateside had a good 4th of July. Cam and I did the super American thing and ate hot dogs for dinner. Independence Day was my grandfather's favorite holiday, and by default, it's one of my favorite holidays as well. Of course, things are looking a little bit different this year, and I did snap a couple of cute pictures, though. Kieran is down for his first nap of the day, so let's get to reupholstering those cushions. But before I do that, I posted a link in the description box of a really straightforward tutorial on how to reupholster cushions. This is the one that I followed. So if you are looking to reupholster a cushion or a chair or just, you know, revitalize some sort of piece of furniture, go ahead and check out that link. I'm not exactly using all the proper tools, like I'm using a knife instead of something that's actually used for removing staples. So don't do that unless it's all you have. Let's get to it. Thanks for helping me, Squawk. Oh, looks like we might got a little spider living in here. That's fun. First thing I am going to do is remove this old dust cover. The next thing that I'm going to do is loosen all of these staples with a knife. This is not the proper tool. Don't use this. Use what the lady uses in the other video. Now that these are all loose, I'm gonna go in and pull them out one by one. This is honestly the part that takes the most time, getting these staples out of here. You know, once you get over the hump of getting all these staples out, it is smooth sailing from there. Now we can remove the original fabric. Now, these did come from a smoke-free, pet-free home, and I can tell because nothing's been snagged by animals. That being said, there is a very strong chemical fragrance odor that kind of smells like maybe she Febrezed the crap out of it before she gave it to me. So what I have been doing is just been spraying it down with a solution of peroxide, peppermint oil, and lavender oil, and a little bit of hot water. Peroxide really helps to oxygenate the odors. And all that's really left behind is this really nice natural peppermint smell. Oh yeah, smells way better. Going to set my knife and pliers aside, and we're gonna cut out the fabric. Trying to do as little fabric waste as possible, so I've just been going up this one side here with everything. And it's looking like I might be able to get 5 of the cushions out of this first side. Maybe, we'll see. That would be really cool though, because then I would have this whole side here to make anything else that I desire. Maybe some throw pillows or something. Maybe matching cowboy vests for Kameron and Kieran. That would be so cute. Place the cushion. And then I want to get about maybe 3-4 inches to be able to wrap around. Just like in the other lady's tutorial, I'm going to go to the very front of the cushion and do a middle staple first and pull it really taut, and then the back and do a middle staple as well. And again, I do have the wrong tool for this. I don't have the correct staples. The staples that I have are way too long. They kind of stick out just a little bit and I have to hammer them down. That is why I'm leaving my dust cover for the very last. I want to at least get the correct staples to attach the dust cover so it looks really nice instead of all mangled. You can see on the other one, it works, it just doesn't look very nice. And I know I'm not going to be looking at the bottom of my chairs, but Kameron's very particular about things. So I promised him that I would wait for the correct staples to do the dust covers. That's where the screw goes in, so let's go right in front of it. Making sure it's nice and taut. Do the other side. Okay, this is already looking super cute. It's just, I love it. So before I do the corners, I am going to trim the excess off first. I know in that lovely lady's tutorial, she did her corner pleats before she trimmed, but I think my material is a fair bit heavier than the one that she was using, so it was very, very hard for me to get anything laid down really nice. So I'm just gonna trim it off right now. This first corner is, I'm going to lay the center part down first, but I'm going to trim off this little excess right here. And then I'll do a fold over for the first pleat, staple that, and then fold it over for the second pleat and staple that. So that is what that first corner looks like. I've checked out the front. I really like how it looks, so I'm just gonna finish it up here in the back. Someone just got up, but it's a very welcome distraction. Anywho, the cushion is finished. We are gonna go over to Home Depot in a few hours to get the correct staples, but I figured I would just cut the dust covers out to get them ready. And I'm really just gonna cut out 2 at a time, so it's less work. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah? So here we are. Yeah, my dust cover's kind of see-through, but that's all right. This is the only color they really had. So yeah, just gonna fold it under and then staple along here so it'll cover up all these ugly staples. But we will get to that after Home Depot. All right, these should work much better. These are not compatible with this model. So there will be no adding the dust cover today. But you know what I am gonna do? I am going to wash down one of the chairs in there, and I'm gonna set this on there and do like a little side by side. Dang, y'all. Dang. Look what a little bit of love does to this chair. It completely transforms it. Like, I'm honestly speechless. I love it. It's gonna look so good when all of them are completely finished and cleaned up, of course. Hi, Squawk. I really want to see what this is gonna look like next to the table. Wow, it's gonna look great. I mean, we definitely have a lot of work cut out for us for the tabletop alone. That's probably gonna be the biggest part of this project. But I think when everything gets completed and revitalized, it's going to look so amazing. Squawk, squawk. Anyway, I apologize I couldn't show y'all a big dust cover reveal. Not that that's really the important part of the whole project. That's the one thing I'm learning about renovating things, is that things just don't always go as planned. I mean, the table itself, completely different condition than she showed in pictures. And she told me it was solid wood. I mean, it is solid wood, but it has like this weird vinyl thing on here. So it's almost plasticky feeling, and we're just going to, Squawk really just wants to be my helper today. But yeah, thankfully you can sand all of that off and then get down to the actual wood. And depending on what that looks like, we might stain it and then put a gloss on it. Or we toyed around with the idea of getting like hobby wood and putting that on top, and then staining that and then putting like an acrylic coating on it. But again, that really just depends on the quality of the wood underneath that plasticky vinyl top. I mean, it doesn't look too bad under here at least. Maybe that's what's hiding under this vinyl, but we'll see. Right, Squaw? There's gonna be more videos on this project at a later date. Oh, by the way, I have this other project down here that I'm gonna be working on. I don't know why I'm like suddenly just really interested in fixing furniture or like renovating, revitalizing furniture. But it's one of those things that I really wish I could send pictures of it to my mom, because I remember when I was a child, she would do this type of reupholstering of furniture that she found at the Goodwill. And I just really, really admired that about her. And this is my first time doing it. So yeah, it's just one of those things that I wish I could send that picture to her and be like, look what I did, Mom. Look what you inspired me to do, Mom. Anyway, I'm gonna hit the hay. Bye.